Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterious Mr. Ryan and welcome back to another room building video. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to build a library. A couple of weeks ago I built a study kind of library area, but this time I want to build a dedicated library. So without further ado, let's jump into the favourite part of the building. So with a library it's going to have bookcases, so I've got the idea is if I recess the wall slightly, I can fit the bookcases in the gap in the wall. So what should we do? Bookcases is 2 wide, so let's go with something like that. And then that's a 3, so let's make it a 4. And then if we do that like that, there we go. So let's take the roof off as usual. Just so you guys are all aware, as per pretty much every build that I ever make these days, I'm going to start actually just saying assume they're on. The move object cheat and unlock gameplay entitlement cheats are enabled on this particular build. So if you are trying to build this yourself, bear in mind that those may be required. So let's start off with a nice dark wood there, and let's get a nice dark wood floor to match. That is probably dark enough actually. Let's go with that. Okay, how do we feel about that? I feel pretty good. Let's get some lighting in here and then we can put the roof on and we can make this quite a dark place, because at the end of the day, if you're reading books, although you're going to need a lot of light to read your books, it's also going to be quite dark so you don't damage them. So that's right, I know how books work. You damage them in bright light, apparently. So yeah. Let's get a nice big wooden doors on here. Nice wood double door. That's a bit too big. Ooh, that's the kind of door we like, and that should actually match that and blend really nicely. Okay. So, seeing as this is a library and we're trying to keep everything nice and calm and stuff, for one of the first times, I don't think I'm actually going to put windows on this build. This build's going to be completely dark in the sense of no windows. So, yeah, that's a rare occurrence. For me at least. That goes back to my Sims 1 days. I don't even know if you need windows, but I know in Sims 1 that or The Sims as it was called, that if your room didn't have any windows, your Sims generally didn't like it too much. So yeah, let's hope that's not a thing, otherwise they are going to hate this library. So let's put these nice big bookcases around here. So they look good. I like them. And maybe even if we stuck a corner table in over here. I said corner table, put a table in over here just with like a stack of books or something on. That could probably look really good. I just need to find the right type of table. Probably something maybe like that. No, I don't think that's dark enough as a table. That on the other hand, that is much more like it. So if we put that in, we could probably put that in the corner itself. That's not bad. I'll see if I can stack some books on it. That might work as a little shelf bit. Okay, let's go over here. So every good library needs a nice big fireplace. So let's put a nice big dark black fireplace in. That's good. And that looks nice there. And probably a nice bit of artwork over the top. Okay, so bit of artwork. Let's grab. Oh, I know. That's the piano keys. The piano keys, that comes in the right wood tone as well. So as we notice, everything in here very, very dark wood. Then with a couple of statues on the mantle as well. So let's get a touch of brightness in there. Let's get the All-Star trophy. Let's put that in nicely there, and let's put in Solar System trophy as well. So they can both go in there. They do not have other colours, they are just default gold, so that's fine, we can go with that. So let's get a couple of nice corner sofas with which to read on. I say corner, I keep saying corner things, there are no corner things, although that would actually be a really nice idea. I wonder if you can make a corner sofa. That is something for another build, but let's put these in the corners nonetheless, so that's looking really nice there. And if we get, I've got a good idea for these pictures. So if we get a nice big landscape picture, down the bottom there's one, that's the one. So if we put that up there and we can match it on the other side, and shelves. If I put a layer of shelf underneath it, that could look really, really good. So let's give that a try. What kind of shelves do we have? We have this shelf. That's not going to look too good if I pair that up. nor is that, or that, or that. That might. We can give that a go if we pair that up. That looks good. Looks good, blends in with the wall nicely and creates a nice sort of like dado rail kind of thing, or a border. I like that. That looks good. Okay, so we like that. We've got this table thing in the corner. Let's see if we can stick up any books on it. I don't think I'm going to be able to be honest. I think it's in the wall too much. Okay, let's not worry about it. It was a nice idea, but I may have a thought about that later. So let's stick a nice big rug in the middle. That's always a good start. Of any nice big wood floor, what we need in the centre is a nice big rug. And that is just the rug to do it. That looks good. And in the middle, let's stick in... Well, it's a library, but there could also be music in it, so maybe a gramophone. Maybe a gramophone is the way forward. Let's stick in a cabinet with some drawers in it and match the wood tone, and let's stick that there. And let's get the gramophone from electronics. And that in the gold and black. That looks good there. I like that. And let's get in some plants. There's trimmed plants that have been done into shapes. That's the kind of thing. Let's get the lower ones. They're a bit steep otherwise. Let's put that in there like that. Not in the middle of it. And let's get a chessboard. A chessboard is probably a fine idea. That doesn't have chessboards in it. This, on the other hand, does. The question is, what chessboard? Probably that chessboard with that metal frame is probably just what we need. And then maybe some traditional chairs with these in a nice dark brown. Nice dark wood colour. So let's put the ceiling back on. Oh, we've already put the ceiling back on. I forgot I did that. Awkward. And let's have a bit of a look around and see how we're doing. So maybe some more books is actually required. Maybe I might put that table back. Actually, let's get... Where's the decorations? There's stacks of books, isn't there? Decorations, books, 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 books. So let's get them in a... We can put them on top of the bookcase, but that's going to stick through the floor a little bit. Let's stick these over here, though. Where's... Oh, I know what I want. That's the kind of things we want to see. Let's get that in there. And let's get that in there as well. Can we get that in a colour? Maybe red? Yeah, let's stick them down there. That looks good. Bit more clutter in the sense of books. Let's get some more classic books. Get them a bit over this shelf, a bit more on this ledge. Let's get something like that in there as well. Clutter it up a little bit more. Probably another set of these. And let's just recolour the texture. Let's go with something like that. Those are cookbooks. And let's get another set of these up there. And let's recolour those into that. There we go. Let's grab the hand and spin them around a bit. There you go. And that looks pretty good. Okay. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have liked what we've seen here, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. If you want to stay up to date with me and all my latest projects and ideas, give me a follow on Twitter. Links on your screen or in that description box down below. Finally, if you finish checking out all that great stuff and want to watch another video, give either of those two icons on the top of your screen a cheeky click to be taken to one of my other playlists. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out, stay awesome, and I'll see you next video.